What's going on? What's going on? Yo, about to finally do this quick review for Kendrick Lamar's Mr.Morale&TheBigSteppers. You know, a few people have been asking me about it, and you know, I dropped the ball on the videos. I still got them recorded, but I just lost track of time, and I just don't feel like uploading them shit anymore. I feel like it's better off moving on to something else. I'm never doing that song by song shit again. But anyway, first things first. This album, I gotta say, really, it's funny. It's not for everybody, but it is for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of shit you can relate to on this joint. But I guess sonically, I can see how it could throw a lot of people off. I enjoy most of the tracks for the most part. Our first listen, I wasn't feeling a lot of the second half, even though that's where all the deep shit is. But like overall, like, it's funny actually. My favorite thing about this album is like, I'm gonna be all over the place, but favorite thing about this album is how non-PC it is. Like, bro is just speaking like two people in a closed off room where no one can record him. You know what I'm saying? You know, bro, he ain't trying to cater to the faggots or alphabet people or fucking feminists, none of that shit. He's just rapping how he wants to rap, same way he wants to say. You know, it's like a therapy session. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's getting it all off his chest, and you gotta appreciate that, because a lot of artists with, you know, his magnitude wouldn't be doing shit like that. Especially 2022, you're not allowed to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's respectable. You know, it's it's something that little is why I enjoyed it a lot. It's crazy, you know. Freedom of speech just doesn't exist anymore. He mentions that too in a couple of tracks. Worldwide Steppers, I believe, and I forgot the other one. If it even there's another one. But no, actually I think it was the Auntie joint. Auntie Diaries. Yeah, referenced it. Speaking of, I finally saw the video for N95, and there's a lot of, you know, Jesus imagery in there with him like floating over water and shit. And it's just funny because like the last song, Mirror, I believe, he's like saying he's sorry how he, because a lot of people, I don't, but a lot of people like have him as like a savior of hip hop. And even before this shit even dropped, people didn't even know this shit was coming out this year, was saying he's gonna save 2022 and all that. And side note, that shit's annoying as fuck, because like, you know, we got rappers like, you know, Ransom, Shay Noor, that's doing similar content at a faster pace, of course, but niggas ain't checking them out. Like I said, that Shay Noor project, it was a Table for Three. That's the name of a track. Food for Thought. Bruh, come on now. Come on, bro. You ain't about to tell me that shit hit. Especially the last track. I can't remember the name of it. There's so many songs, but and what was I going with that? Oh yeah. So he got the imagery of him. You know, 'cause I don't really be watching a lot of videos, so that's why I watched it late. You know, music videos has been asked, you know, for a while now, actually, and I'm gonna keep bringing it up too. Schoolboy Q is the only artist for some reason since to make, you know, individual songs into like a little miniature, you know, movie. You know what I'm saying? He had 3 or 4 songs connect to each other, you know, and made an overall story. That shit was dope. That's my favorite rollout. Probably, like I said, probably favorite album of all time, period. I ain't gonna hold you, just because that rollout was crazy. The videos was dope. All the song stuff for Overtime was dope. But anyway, that's another story. But yeah, he's pretty much saying that he's sorry that he chose his family, chose himself, you know, instead of making music, and it's respectable. You know, he had to be a father first, outside of the writer's block shit he mentioned. So there's a lot of personal shit up here, which is always dope for artists to be introspective. Features, you know, the one that stole the show for me, obviously, was Taylor Page. Apparently she's an actress. She killed her part, you know, with a back and forth with Kendrick on We Cry Together. Still my favorite track. Shout out to Alchemist, you know, best beat up here. You know, sometimes even overpowering him in the arguments. Yeah, that shit was dope. What's his name? Bobby Smurder. Goddamn. Kodak Black. I always get them two mixed up. Now, I'm not saying he's like a fucking Now obviously he's a top tier lyricist or some shit. He surprised me on the Rich interlude, I believe it is. He's actually rapping coherently. I can actually understand him. I didn't like him on Silent Hill. I don't like that track. I ain't gonna hold you. It ain't for me. And like I said, I didn't say it already, but songs that you wouldn't go back to up here, like on a daily basis, still serve a purpose in the overall project. That's important when you're trying to paint a picture. I mean, it's fucking 18 tracks. Like, of course, not all of them are going to be, especially with Kendrick. You know how deep his shit get. Like, even with fucking goddamn, a lot of that shit is depressing. There's time and place for that shit. Same thing with this one. Time and place for it. I fuck with it. But yeah, with Kodak, I'm surprised he was like one of the main ones that kept popping up on this project out of all people. But you know, he surprised me on Rich. I will never go out and listen to his project still off of this, but you know, he showed me that he's not trash. You know, it's just not, that's not for me. I keep saying that. Ghostface was dope, of course. I still don't know who the fuck Summer Walker is, but she did alright. Baby Keem was dope. Like I said, for the most part, the features did their part. Yeah, I mean, as far as like album of the year or whatever, I'm not even gonna get in that conversation. You already know what I think about that. But yeah, some of my favorite tracks, of course, Worldwide Steppers, that spoken word fucking flow he had going, that shit was dope. First time I fucked a white bitch, I was at the Palisades, 16 or some shit like that. That shit was fire, bro. Count Me Out, that shit slaps. We Cry Together, of course. Father Time, very important track, especially for guys, you know, growing up without fathers and trying to raise kids. You know, that's very common. A lot of that shit's relatable. I'm not even getting to the relatability shit. It's so much in here. Like some of the trash. I mean, granted, I can see how people can get annoyed with like the different voices and shit like that. I mean, I got annoyed too, but like it all fits when you listen to the whole thing. It all fits. I still think the first half is better, but like I said, N95 is fire. Mr.Morale, Mirror, Mother I Sober. Come on, bro. Like it's just it takes a few listens, like all his projects do. I mean, I'm probably rambling at this point, but what was I about to say? Oh yeah, so with To Pimp a Butterfly, you know, I wasn't really fucking with that off first listen for a while, actually, for a few months. You know, I still liked a few tracks, but like I wasn't really like, I brought that shit day one, like expecting to be blown away. And granted, I brought this one too, off Amazon. I think it was like $13-14. It should be here like the 27th or some shit. I don't know. Side note, it was a collector's box with this basic ass T-shirt, and I don't know, man. Like it was hyping up, designed by Kendrick. Like he really put a lot of thought into a fucking a plain ass shirt with just the fucking title on it. Come on, bro. I'm hopefully for the show, it's not the same shirt with tour dates on the back, because I've seen that a couple times. You know, I'm going to the DC joint and Carolina. You know, Kendrick barely tours nearby, so I mean, last time he actually came to Virginia for the championship tour with all the TDE. That shit was fire. But anyway, yeah, Carolina, DC. Hope to God that this ain't the same shirt just with fucking tour dates on the back. Hopefully it's actually something different. But back to the album. What the fuck was I even saying? Oh yeah, with Pimp a Butterfly, everybody held that shit up so high. I didn't see it. I feel like I said, I'm on Earth. Like I don't expect. I don't know. I feel like I had regular expectations for a lot of artists, and people just hype shit up so much. Fucking fans, man. But after a while, like I said, Pimp a Butterfly grew on me. It's still not my favorite Kendrick project. Actually, overall, Good Kid, Mad City is still my favorite, just because it is the most relatable. And 2012 was like a special time in my life. So I mean, I can always go. Every time I put the album on, it takes me back to that time period. Every fucking time. But this one, this might be my second Cause I say, damn, it's fucking depressing. And this got so many tracks that even if I don't want to hear something, I can skip something else, and they'll, you know what I'm saying. I'm fucking with it. It's growing on me a lot. A lot's changed in the past week. That's for sure. I'm saying, if you want fucking with it, the first listen, you know, just go back to Griselda, go back to Flea Lord, go back to TF, and then just, you know, every once in a while put a couple songs on. You know, grow into it. You know, don't try to force yourself to listen to it because everyone's hyping it up right now. And actually, a lot of people aren't hyping it up. I'm hearing a lot of people trashing it for whatever reason. It's not trash. It's just not for everybody. No, there's a difference between trash and music. It's not for everybody that has a message. And who knows? Maybe 10 years from now, you might check it out and actually, damn, I actually did slap. Even if it don't slap, there's a message behind it. So I mean, it doesn't always have to be bangers. You know, most of the best artists got a mixed bag. Like Blank Face, still my favorite TDE album. It's a mixed bag, bro. You know, he got shit. He got the Blank Face joint, then he got shit like Groovy Tony, and then, you know, that album is all over the place sonically. That's why I love it, except for Overtime. But yeah, if you don't fuck with the project, that's cool. I don't really care. If you do like it, that's cool. I don't care. I enjoy it for the most part. It took a while for it to grow on me. I ain't gonna hold you, but who knows? Another 5 years from now, I don't think it's gonna wait 5 years, and I don't think this was worth 5 years of waiting either. But I don't think it's, if he's still doing music, I don't think it's gonna wait 5 years to drop something else. Probably like 2 years, 3 years, I don't know. But anyway, until next time, it's just been going on too long. My fault. Take it easy.